Hello, today is January 26th, 2021. I'm giving this video to advise people of the dream that I had last night. You have to forgive me, this is my first time doing this. I'm not real used to doing this kind of thing. Anyhow, I've been having a lot of spiritual warfare here lately. I've really been getting into Christ and the Lord, and do believe that we are in the end of days. I've been asking for a rapture dream. I've been seeing a lot of people getting rapture dreams here lately. So last night my dream wasn't necessarily a rapture dream per se. However, it was about a flood. I can see the United States, and it looked like water was rising up. And as I saw the United States in my dream, I saw it getting smaller and smaller, almost as if the water was starting to come from the outside in, if you will. Don't know where the flood came from. I know a lot of people have been having these dreams and they'll see an asteroid or something hitting the ocean. So, like I said, not quite sure where it came from. I just saw it getting smaller and smaller. And then my dream went to to where I live, my house, and I can see the water coming from over the hills, and it was coming faster. It was gushing towards us. So me and my wife, the only thing we could do, we have animals, we have cows and horses and stuff, but didn't have any time to really do anything except run. So me and my wife ran as we saw the water coming closer and closer to us, almost like it was just about to get us. It changed to a different view. My wife and I were on a boat with some people. Didn't know any of these people, so just some random people. We were on a boat, and you can tell that the flood pretty much had already come through. The water had already risen. Everything was just underwater. There were a few mountains and a few cities that we could see off in the very, very far distance. However, the scary thing about it was I saw almost like a war going on in the far distance, and it looked like one of the cities. I saw missiles coming in. I saw missiles going out. I mean, it was just, everything was on fire, and it was just a bright orangish red color. So it was pretty scary. I've been to Iraq. I've been to Afghanistan before, but this was whatever was going on in the far distance in my dream. I can feel it, that I was just really, really scared. The person driving the boat was actually headed towards that, and I was telling him, no, we don't want to go that way. That's pretty dangerous. We want to go to somewhere that's safe. Right when I was saying that, I saw a military boat heading our way. Couldn't really do anything. As far as I know, they've already seen us and spotted us. Thought we were in some trouble. Didn't look like a U.S. military boat, so that was kind of the thing about it. Being prior military, I know what a U.S. military boat looks like. So this was from another country. Funny thing is, though, it didn't stop us or anything like that. It just kept on going right by. So that was a dream that I had last night. You leave your comments, if you'd like, and tell me what it might mean. I personally, I think we are in the end of days. I think the rapture's near. I think we're getting ready to go here pretty soon. Personally, I think that this might have been something that God was showing me, after the rapture, tribulation period. I believe that He's trying to catch up as many of His children to His church as possible before it happens. So that's kind of why I wanted to share this, because I have a deep feeling as well too. I don't want to see anybody left down here during that period, and try to get as many people and fellow brothers and sisters in Christ as we can. Another dream I had a couple days ago. I think this was on around the 24th. This is more of a positive dream. Um, I'm reading the book called Heaven. It's a new book that came out, and it kind of goes about and kind of describes what heaven's going to be like. It's just one of those things I really like to read. Just for before I go to bed, sit down, and read, and rest my mind, and get the day's stress off. Plus, I always, I think everybody likes to see, okay, where's my paradise? What's it going to be like when I go? So, been reading that. So anyhow, I was thinking the other day. I said, well, I said the Bible states that Jesus said he's building us a mansion. I was like, well, just for fun. I was like, oh, I don't know what I like. I live here in Tennessee, so I love the farmhouse look, the country farmhouse. That's where we live in currently right now. But before we came here, I used to be stationed in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and so I love that Santa Fe look as well too. Well, I had a dream, and me and my father were looking at this house, and it was a beautiful house, and the only thing about it was the price tag was about I think it was like $749 million, just something ridiculous. So I was like, oh wow. I was like, that's a nice house and it's a pretty nice price. And my father, he was just sitting next to me. We were looking at it and looking through the pictures, and it was beautiful. And then all of a sudden, it was like I was in the house. So when I was in the house, the funny thing about it that I felt was kind of different. My wife was trying to tell me about it. Is I didn't really notice this until I was telling her about my dream. But the house had the old farmhouse look along with that rustic Santa Fe look from Albuquerque. So a lot of wood in it, just beautiful. And another thing as well too is before it had a long driveway. You had a long driveway going through woods to get to it, and it had these tall wooden gates. And I mean the entrance it had carvings in it, just beautiful carvings in it. And to kind of step forward, when I woke up, I realized, well, Jesus was a carpenter, and so that kind of struck me right there when I was thinking about that. So, but to get back to the story, I was actually in the house, looking around in the house, and it was a gorgeous house, huge house. I mean, it was just so gigantic. I guess it should be for that price, right? But I loved it, fell in love with it. It was like, wow, this is great. And I can remember in my dream just having a feeling of just, I don't know, just excitement about the house itself. And anyhow, I talked to the owner. The owner was there that was selling the house. And the owner said, well, you know what? I think you like this house. I think I'm going to give it away for free. And I just remember, I couldn't believe it. And I had this feeling of just everything being taken off of my shoulders, the weight off of my shoulders. So not necessarily just because of the house, but it was just really weird, no finances, no anything. Just all my worries were just gone. And I remember saying to myself, wow, I wonder if this is what retirement feels like, because I'm not retired, I'm actually still working. And then I kind of woke up, and it was just I woke up just in a great mood and a really good feeling, and it was just a really nice dream. So, yeah, my wife kind of pointed out, like I said, the features of the house, how they kind of intertwined with what I was telling her I was like between the two types of styles and stuff, and that just kind of hit me, and she even asked me too, she goes, was there an elevator in the house? And then I just remembered too. I was like, yeah, there was an elevator in the house as well too. And, I don't know if it means anything. I don't know if it was, the good Lord, knowing I'm reading the book, and maybe my father sitting next to me, maybe that was kind of like, maybe that meant to mean like my father in heaven. Might sound crazy. I don't know. Maybe it was, but just, it struck me though in my spirit, when I was talking to my wife, and she was kind of bringing some of the stuff up. So, And not to say also too, and just wanted to mention, when I was thinking, the day before I had the dream, about, I wonder how I'd like my mansion. I'm like, well, you know what? First of all, God knows me better than I know myself. And second of all, I really don't, he can give me a sleeping bag as long as I'm in his kingdom. I really don't care. So I was like, am I being materialistic right now? Because I don't want to be. So, but those are just a couple of the dreams I've had these last few days. I sincerely, in my heart and my spirit, I think it is connected somehow, some way to God. But tell me what you think, and I know people will probably probably think I'm crazy, or there might be some comments that I don't care what other people think. So I just know in my heart, though, even despite my dreams, listening to everybody else, I think we are in the end of days. I think God is pretty much almost wrapping this up. All the Bible prophecies, I mean, they're right there. And I really hope that anybody seeing this video, if you don't believe my dreams, or you don't even believe they're related, or to Christ or anything, that's fine. But at least I hope you are. I hope you are in Christ, because I want to see you in heaven. I want to have fun with everybody there when we get there. So don't want to see anybody left behind, because it's going to be pretty terrible. It's going to be really, really bad, and it's getting really, really bad in this country. And I don't think we're going back to the way it used to be. I don't think it's just, we're going to wake up and everything's just going to be great like it was. So, but I appreciate you guys' time, and God bless you all, and I love you all, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.